Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Texas State Bobcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bobcats will put total leather and we'll get started. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down here for the offense. Now they'll run the draw. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Jaguars want to move quickly. Right back to the well. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Offense lining up quickly. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. Got it. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, South Alabama. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. On the option. Now the pitch. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Nothing but green ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Coming out with it, it's Ware. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. The Jaguars will hustle to the line. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars!
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds of West Point. They're up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Now on first down from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's DeMarco. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Got his man quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. So an 82-yard drive there, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ware. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. bringing the heat. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. First down to start the drive after the break. The option look. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Defense playing a bail technique. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Power football with the run. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. He wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Quarterback looks for a little space. And tackled there by the defense. Second and goal for this offense. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Well, second and goal that time, and instead of turning around and giving it to Mr. Dependable, you just let your quarterback do it himself. Up front, everybody's got to get low. It's low man wins. They're able to get a surge, and the quarterback plows in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. We'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stops. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice. When you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone, everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's DeMarco. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dumps it off in the flats. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on first down. Looking to scramble. He turns it loose to the left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jaguars! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running back searching for a hole. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to find his man on first down. He wants to go deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
28, Texas State, 21.
Jaguars will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's DeMarco. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them.
I'm not
pay.
understanding
physically
how you get a pitch off and I get a fumble.
I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
You didn't fumble it. You pitched it straight to the guy.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work.
No, it wasn't.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
One of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on
what
the
they were
play,
doing.
Forcing him back
Let me know what they
the
were doing.
And they were able to corral him for a huge loss.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6.
There we go.
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And how about this defense snatching at least a chance for victory away from the jaws of defeat?
And I just love the effort, too, Reese. I mean, this has been a long, hard-fought type game. It's been a physical game, and a lot of these guys on defense, they played a lot of snaps. They are tired, but in this situation, you're seeing the effort. Guys flying around, creating a fumble. Boy, it does not get better than that.
Snap the ball.
Little over anxious and out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Quick completion to the right. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And
That
QBs
was a big
love
miss.
their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Obliterates him, still on the move. And the returner will be
He gonna
dragged
break
down.
one. I need to start picking him.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They could make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You got to execute, you got to lock in.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. Knocked off his feet.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the back. All you got to do is dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
The Jaguars are in the hurry-up.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
Come
You
on,
really want to
team.
simplify football. The lone man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And the Jaguars have their offense in high gear.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here's the handoff. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it! Touchdown, South Alabama! They take the lead with the 6. Like a
That's a slow
Thanksgiving
one?
turkey. They're just being carved.
Yeah, Zero got it
Shot.
today,
They have
man.
no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Fielded in the end zone. It's DeMarco. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage,
What's
and
that?
he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but he has a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on second down. Catch in the middle. It's DeMarco. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll throw it on first down. Going over the top. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Texas State. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Temple. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Got it, looking for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He caught it. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
You know, sometimes... Or you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Boy, nothing electric electrifies the stadium, quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. The Jaguars headed quickly to the line. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on to David. Finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Give to the running back. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Four receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Pressure coming. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Jaguars are flying down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Jaguars in the hurry up. Here comes the option. On the move at the 30. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket starts to collapse. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. The corners are walked up tight. On the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, South Alabama. They move on top here in the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas State, 42.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
They'll go to the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Motion from the offense. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
They'll do that. That guy
Bobcats
actually
will
ran
line it
into
up
you,
on 1st
and
and
they'll
10.
flag you for it. I don't like it.
He'll ride his man on the option. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a great play. Great decision.
You were standing there with the linebacker, and the guy ran like a little stop route.
Single bit of it. You have to
And
understand.
you were standing there. You may have moved a little bit, but he ran
I got to
between you
understand all
more
the
than
zone
anything.
read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A run for the quarterback.
Oh,
Trying to get
my
closer,
God.
and they knock it free. Oh, they are fortunate to get that
Young man.
fumble back, but the clock is still ticking, and they've got to go and go now.
You gonna give it away, huh?
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done.
On those RPOs.
Okay, now, all you need is that extra point.
He was coming to the run.
Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this.
Yeah, they do that.
We might be looking at overtime soon.
So you think this is automatic? This extra point.
He was standing there, but he took a step forward. He took a.
It's good, and we're tied in the 4th quarter.
Looking at the run.
72 yards.
Looking at the action back
In the
there.
final minute after the touchdown and extra point. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jason. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation.
He lost one down the sideline.
Thank
and
God.
This is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge
This is the thing. Your dude isn't fast.
couldn't hold on.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was...
How he's getting up my guy is beyond me. Like, because I back him up.
Deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody.
He's playing man. What the fuck is he looking at a pump fake for?
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets open down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Come on.
This is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision.
Man, that wasn't no
We've already
pass in
seen
the
him throw
field.
multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Boy, he ran right by his
He wants to
ass.
fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
He dropped it.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made,
Well,
and the coach will take the penalty.
He got takeoff or something because he ran right by my guy.
And after
Dude
the
just
failed
standing still.
connection on 2nd down, this offense faces a 3rd
It's some
down.
bullshit. Ain't no reason for him to go right by that cornerback.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's caught at the 10.
Man, fuck this game,
Touchdown,
dude.
Jaguars. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
This crowd went from going bananas, cheering their team on, to you could hear a pin drop. Unbelievable execution in a hostile environment to take the lead and win this football game.
When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with 28 seconds left. It's always 3, 2, 1, horn, gun, ball game, and they got it done.
And that is heartbreaking for the defense as well, guys. They needed one stop, one big stop at a critical juncture of the game, and I know for them moving forward, that's a play they're not going to soon forget.
No, in ways I could have executed a little bit better, but the offense ain't feeling that way. They're feeling really good about putting that drive together when it mattered most and getting the ball in the end zone.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been